All right, I got to give a quick update because I've been 2 weeks making this video, or 2 weeks since I did my intro and started making these boxes. I've just been so busy making boxes and going to work and going to farmers markets that I haven't finished the processing on this. But the good news is you're getting a better product because I'm going almost 5 times faster in my production methods than I have in the past, and tonight I'm going even faster than that. So I'm going to show you my improved methods, so follow along because it's going quick and I'm going to speed it up. Alright, it started at the wood selection pile where I sorted the wood into wood that's greater than 5 1/4 and less than 5 1/4. I'm making 17 boxes, so I've got 17 fronts and backs. I get a front and a back out of each, and side to side. So once these are cut up, they will stay together from then on. For setup, I've got a setup block. So I've got this set up. I need 5 1/4. I'm going to set that, slide it down, take the pressure off the blade, get that just nice and touchy. The reason I started cutting them down to 5 1/4 was because I was noticing that the slight variance in the wood was not only making it so, it was slowing me down because I had to change my program or put spacers to make them fit on the CNC when I'm doing multiples, but it also was creating an issue when I was putting the bottoms and the tops on that I had to make custom size for each of those. So when I started sizing these, the only variable became thickness, which made it a much smaller variance in the sizes of the bottoms and the tops that I needed to make. So now I've got 17 sides or front and backs cut. I'll show you how I'm mounting these on CNC. I started with tape, but what I found was there was enough warp and enough fuzz on these boards that I was not able to get good enough stick even with good tape. So what I've gone to now is screwing them down. Yes, it is going to damage my spoil boards, but that is what a spoil board is for. Now I'm going to sandwich them in on the other side with another board. So this board's just one hole. I've squared that up. I'm going to put this on the other side and then use some shims to tighten it up so I can use these again without having to move these boards. These don't have to be real tight. But I'm just going to get them where they're Alright, so what I just did after tightening those down, putting the wedges in, I put a screw on this end, tightened that to where the head's going to hold that down, and then tightened up this side on all of them. So now it's got braces on both ends, keeping the side to side. The screws on these ends, plus the friction, are going to keep it from going this way, and the screw heads are going to keep them from coming out. So now let's get to 0 the XY, and let's run the code. As you may have noticed, these aren't all jack-o'-lantern shapes. Half of them, across the top at least, say happy holidays and have a couple of Christmas shapes. Reason for that is this is the front of the box, and then this will be the back of the box. Gives dual purpose for dual seasons. So for those of you that have hung in this far, I'll let you in on a little secret. One thing I've changed from when I first started that really changed my detail or level of detail is I've started using the bottom for the outside of the box. Because I'm using a tapered ball nose, this is the biggest part of the cut right here. This is the finest part of the cut, so I can get a lot finer detail at the edge, and the edges cut aren't seen, so you get a lot crisper image with a larger tool. So I'm able to take that on these ones. The backs, I will not be able to do that because if I put the letters backwards, it's going to look funny, but they don't have a lot of detail in the edges. But on my pumpkin faces, I do flip those around and use the backside for that. So there I've got 17 sets of sides, 17 sets of fronts and backs. All right, thanks for watching. By this point, you've seen the faster, easier way I've done this. At this point, I've been making box skins for about a month and a half, and I produced over 100 of them. I sell the single-sided ones for $15 and the double-sided ones for $20. There is decent profit margin in there as long as you're keeping the production speeds up. I've got a lot of happy customers out there, and hopefully you're able to take what you've learned here and make a lot more happy customers. We'll see you in the next video.